Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be giving you some basic instructions for formatting your papers, assignments, anything turned into me using Microsoft Word. Follow this format for basic MLA formatting. And if you have any questions after you watch this video, please let me know. All right. So first of all, since we're at the front of the page here, let's double click. I'm going to double click on the top of the page and this will open up our header. Okay, this is called a header. And within this header, we put our page number, right? If we have multiple pages, you should just make a habit of putting your name and the page number here. So we go to page number. Top of the page, okay, and then we want it over here to the right. Now, I like to use Times New Roman, so I'm going to keep this format. But let's say the student's name is Joe Student, okay? Their last name is Student. So I'm going to type in Student, okay, Joe Student. So on every page, his name will appear. His last name will appear. Okay. So let me go down here. We haven't got to page 2 yet, but this is page 1. It'll be student page, your last name, page 2, etc. All right. So the next thing we want to do is make sure that our paragraph formatting is correct. So one of the ways here, we can click here and open the format. We want to make sure that the spacing here is both at 0, 0, okay, and that we're at double space. See that? Before and after space, 0 point, and then here it's double spacing. And to make it easier, we're going to set it as default. Right, and okay. All right. So we said the student's name, you put your name, okay, so for this example here, we're putting Joe Student, all right. Next comes my name. Some students put Mr. K, Professor K, just let's stick with Professor Kuntz, okay, and then the class. For our purposes, I like to use ENGL 101, and you can put your section number. For this particular class, it's section 30. For other classes, it'll be a different section, but yeah. So to help me out here, English 101 and your section number. There's an example. And then the date. So for MLA, that's Modern Language Association, they like to have the date a certain way. So let's say today's date is June 1st. Okay, get rid of the caps. And it's the year. Okay. So the date, the month, the year. Okay. So in every assignment you submit to me, okay, that you submit to me, you should have your name, my name, the class, and the date, right? And of course the page number. Okay, now we don't need any extra spaces, but we're going to put, right, in the middle here, it should be a title. Now, I'll talk some more about titles, but a title should be something that attracts your reader's attention. It's not a title like assignment 1. Yeah. So let's say if you were writing about factory farming, right? And you were talking about how we should end factory farming for cattle. And, right, you want a title that catches your reader's attention, that shows that you put some thought into your paper and the title. The title is is like a brief hook into your paper. So, for let's say this one, it could be any other subject, but let's say I'll just say my interesting title. Okay, and yeah, the first letter of each word is capitalized unless it's two words or less. The first word here, yeah, it's 2 words, but we capitalize the first word. So things like of and for after the first word of the title would not be capitalized. Okay, and you notice here that we're using Times New Roman. Now you can also use, for your fonts, you can use Times New Roman, you can use Arial, or you can use, another one I like is Calibri. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Calibri, Times New Roman, or Arial. Okay, those are kind of the 3 go-to. Okay, so you notice that this title is centered on the page. All right, and then after that, click down, and then you want to justify everything, justify left. Okay, so and then for all your papers that you're submitting, you should hit the tab button. Okay, and you're ready to start typing your paper, right? Etc. here. So, right, you notice that instructors. Okay, so also, you know, if you, which most of you probably use Microsoft Word a lot, that you'll notice that there are anytime anything's underlined red, it's there's a problem or misspelling or something like that. Okay, so you notice that everything is double spaced, yeah, throughout the so everything's double spaced. Your title is centered in the middle of the page. Everything is here. You want to also make sure, okay, that your layout, go to layout, and your margins, you want to make sure that everything is set at 1-inch margins. Okay, yes, right, 1 inch top, bottom, 1 inch left, right. Okay. So that's for every paper that you submit to me, it should look like that. And by the way, okay, so let's say I want to save this paper. Okay, we'll call it sample 1. Okay, we'll say save. Okay, so I'm going to call it, so let's see, yeah, up here. So your last name, okay, so this student's last name was student, okay, your last name, the class, and section number, okay, and the assignment. So here's not, you wouldn't put a title, you would put, let's say, writing assignment number 1, okay. Yeah, so for any paper, your last name, okay, English, right, your class and section number, and the assignment. Now, sometimes the assignment may be, you know, something like summary number 1. Okay, so your last name, the class, the section number, and the name of the assignment. Okay, and yeah, it's saved as a Word doc. Okay, don't save it as a PDF, right? We want to save it as a docx. Yeah, so save. Okay, and let me move this up here, and you'll notice here is, right, your last name, Joe Student, the class, the section number, and the name of the assignment. Okay? And let's say if you wanted to make another copy, you can do save as this PC. Right? You could also, if you wanted to, save it as a PDF. Okay? I believe those are the basics. If you have any other questions about Microsoft Word, let me know. But these are the basics that everyone should know before starting this class. All right? Thank you, guys.